Let the rules work. Then the National Council sits and then make a determination or decide that they will set aside the rules that the aspirants have signed on to, and that they will now become the delegates to decide on the runoff. Is that proper? Well, so I'm just saying that, look, I didn't want us to get into this, but, well, since you
no,
asked, I needed
to.
Yeah.
So obviously you've have you spoken to the national chairman again since this? No?
No, no, but he's a very good friend of mine.
You remain so?
Oh, yes, yes. No, why not? You know, we come a long way. You're talking about the national chairman.
Yes,
yes, we come a long way.
He actually said that, look, it took him 20 years to get to the chairman. And then you should have just waited a bit longer.
Please. I've moved on.
And since we're talking about your friends, another friend of yours, the president.
Yes.
How are you with him?
Oh, look, we have a very good relationship.
Still?
Still.
He must be very unhappy with you that you left his party.
No, well, he may be unhappy, but we've had a very good... In fact, and I don't mind saying this publicly, that because of the relationship that we've had, I've never, in all the instances where we competed, have had a problem in working to support him after the competition. You know, if you have real deep-seated differences and you go into an election, after that, you probably recoil. But I've been his strongest...
but you recoiled that in 2007.
No, that is not the case.
You mean you're telling your resignation to talk to us?
Now you went, you see, now you are going, you found another back route to come into this discussion.
That's a beauty of conversation. It's a conversation.
This one, don't come through the back door.
It's a beauty of conversation. By the way, you're listening to my exclusive interview with Alain Kyerematen on the Journey channel.
We agreed that...
No. I mean, it's a conversation. We're talking about your friend.
No, but I'm saying that, look, I've moved on. Yeah. I've worked.
But you're on good terms with him?
Very good terms. You know,
has he called you since Monday?
No, but he's been out of the country. No, but...
Did you hint him? Did you hint him at all?
Sorry?
Did you hint him that...
No, well, we can't discuss this openly. Yes. So
I assume you did. And I'm sure he wasn't happy with you. That you decided to go.
Why are you trying to get into our relationship?
I don't want to get between us, as they say. I don't want to come between you and him. But you say the relationship still remains.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we've worked very well together. You know, I was the first person he appointed as
You're the first
minister.
person he actually announced way before you even contested.
Way before, you know. So we remain very good friends. Yeah.
And that will remain even as an independent candidate.
And I have many other good friends in cabinet, and it will remain. Yes.
Yeah. Although they'll be very unhappy with you.
I know.
Very, very unhappy with you. The John Jacob Kufuor. Yesterday I spoke to Kyerematen. I'll repeat that again. Okay. And he makes the point that on air, so I can repeat this, that Kufuor had called him yesterday and said, look, Kyerematen was traveling yesterday. He says if he returns, he should come and see him. So they talk about you.
Yeah.
Did you consult the old man?
I don't want us to be discussing personal relationships and personal matters, you know.
I only asked that because of the role he played.
No, that's what I'm saying.
In 2007,
you know,
we've
been working together very closely, you know, since in fact, I mean, saying because, you know, he was a leading member of the party right from the beginning, and we've been working together since 1992. So and we remain. I mean,
it goes without saying that he would have known about this.
Well, let's move on. Like I'm saying, this is not the subject of our interview.
This is the final one.
Yes.
Okay. Was he happy? Must not be happy.
Who is that?
And Kyerematen yesterday told me that. Kyerematen told me that this one publicly. So this one I can tell you.
You interviewed him.
Yes, please, I did. And then he said on air that You didn't consult him, but if you did, he would have told you. Kyerematen, like if you had told him, he would have told you not to stay and fight. Those are his words. He should stay and fight.
I should stay and fight.
Yes, that's what he said.
That is his view. Yeah, he was saying that I should have stayed.
If you had consulted him, he would have told you to stay and fight.
So Kyerematen made a public declaration that we did not have a discussion. Is that what you are saying?
Oh, well, on national television, PM Express yesterday, people watched us on air, and I asked him that. He says, you didn't consult him, but if you did, he would have told you to. And I asked him, so why, do you support him? Do you support this issue? He says he's not opposed to it, but he wouldn't support it either. But if you had, but if you have told him, if he have told you, he would have told you not to stay and fight.
Yeah, but what is the point? Staying
and fight
and fighting.
Yes.
For what purpose? Look, I mean, and I'm sorry. I mean, because I didn't listen to the interview.
Fair enough.
I didn't, so I cannot make a comment on it.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm just repeating what he has told
But
us.
I'm surprised if you said he made a public statement that we had no discussion on this matter. But that's fine. But I'm saying that I have moved on. I've been a loyal member of this party with a distinguished record as a member of the National Executive, member of the National Council, a member of several of the most important committees. I was chairman of the Young Executive Forum, which was the backbone of the party, financial backbone of the party. I've served in President Kufuor's government as ambassador
You've also
to the United States.
On that point, because it just came up, you mentioned it. We had Hackman say that this assertion you made about investment is not true.
Look, Evans, now you found another
just because you mentioned it.
No, because
just because you mentioned it.
Because you were making a statement about why I did not stay in the fight.
I mean, based on what?
Yes, I was telling you that, look, I've served the party loyally and with distinction. I've served in the government. It's time for me to move on to serve my country in another capacity. Is that a problem? I mean, I'm trying to understand why that is a problem. If you are saying, Kyerematen says I should stay, to fight what? I mean, what is it to fight about? You understand me? But like I said, I did not listen to the interview, so I'm not sure what angle, which angle he was coming from. But I'm saying that people must understand where I'm coming from. I've served the party. I've served my government. I believe that God has given me talents that I can offer in service to the people of Ghana at the highest level of executive authority. And that's what I'm asking the people of Ghana to give me a chance to do that. You know, is there anything wrong with that? I mean, I would have wished that maybe I would have used that same vehicle, but there are different ways of getting to my destination. So I don't think that we should take this as a problem. You know, I've moved on, and the party will also move on.
I mean, it clearly it's too late for any conversation to happen about Alan.
That's what you like to get back into the game.
I guess I'm picking a few tricks from your book then.
You are picking tricks from me?
You, yes. I mean, isn't that what the young men are supposed to do, learning from the old? Finding a way to get back in the game. I mean, we cannot end as we end without talking about your home region, Ashanti region, which many say is going to be very important for you in particular going into the elections. Now that you're standing by yourself.
Yes.
Is that overstated when people hear and say, Ashanti is going to be very important for you, also going to be important for your party, but for you in particular? Is that overstated or is it reality?
Well, it's reality. I mean, the Ashanti region has been the backbone of our party, is our stronghold, you know. So it's going to be important for the NPP as a party getting into the general election. As an independent candidate, my wish will be that Ashanti region will put their weight behind me. I've always been very popular in Ashanti region. in central region and many parts of the country.
It doesn't seem so. I mean, when I look at the
well, but
outcome of the super delegates in the Ashanti region.